Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the Cow Emporium. It's not a cooking video. It's gonna be a chore video. I know you've seen lots of chore videos, but we are gonna talk about how the 21-day challenge is going while we're doing chores, and I'll throw some pictures up for you. First, I have to deliver some eggs to Glenn's mom. And yeah, they just live next door. That's why you call it a family farm. So today we got only one more day left of our 21-day challenge, Glenn.
That's good. I'm ready for my Starbucks.
Your Starbucks,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
So guess what?
Me?
What?
What?
I think we should just keep going with this.
Yeah, okay.
You don't think we can do it?
Oh, I think you can do it.
One of the nice things about this challenge is that it hasn't just been exclusively what we grew, raised, harvested, and foraged this year. We've been able to eat from the pantry. And that means that we didn't do a big grocery shop before this, so whatever was on hand when we first started is what's on hand. And I have receipts to show what we purchased. We purchased milk and cream, and so 1 jug of milk per week. We started with 1 jug, and then we bought 2 creams each week, and that seemed to work pretty good.
So we saved a lot of money doing it, but the thing I don't like about these challenges is you always feel like you're starving, or you're really, wanting, and you don't have enough all the time. So you just have that kind of feeling of when's the next grocery going to come in, and I mean, that's a really bad feeling to have, and it's not something that I really enjoy doing all the time. So even, it's not the case. We got lots of food and lots, we're not going to starve to death or anything, but having that feeling of want all the time is something that I don't really care for. So it's the trick to find that happy medium between spending enough money so you don't feel like you're, dirt poor and living in a culvert, and not overdoing it and eating junk all the time, I think, is the trick.
So it's not, doing this challenge is not because we didn't have the money to buy groceries or buy whatever we wanted, but we're trying to just show that you can grow enough food to be sustainable. And again, we've learned that you want to grow a variety of food. You want to grow the flavors, and you want to grow the colors, and you want to grow the protein. So when you have all those things, then it's Glenn's giving me tips over there. He's like, I think he said that it kind of gets into your head, and so psychologically you feel poor, even though you're eating like a king. Growing your own food and eating, that's eating like a king, guys, and queen. But that's really important, and that's really something that we've forgotten, because we, as a society, I hate to say, okay, I'm not gonna do that thing. I think that we value how much money we can spend on eating out. We're like, oh, gonna tag myself eating at the most expensive restaurant. And people are like, yay, that's great, good for you. But maybe that's not where our priorities lie.
Starbucks.
So, don't listen to the man in the background yelling Starbucks. I'm trying to have a moment here. So the other part of that is I really enjoy cooking. Glenn doesn't like leftovers, so I try to make stuff that, and it's just the two of us. So I do, you know, sometimes we go see our daughter or she comes home, but you know, our son's living in Japan for a year, seriously eating like a king. Tanner, that's so cool. And we can cook like that here too, but not during this challenge. $15 a week isn't enough to support that kind of buying of the things that we don't have. We are landlocked here, guys. We don't have, you know, that kind of stuff that we can to get here. We can, you know. So I guess where I'm going with this is that, like, I like to make unique food and, you know, to make it beautiful and brilliantly tasty. So that's my goal. And we can do that. Plus we can make it super healthy and use up what we grew. So yeah, I think that's awesome. And I encourage you, and I want you to encourage your friends to do what you can to grow your own food. And, you know, maybe do a challenge like this. Look in your pantry. Could you be like, yeah, I might have a family of 4, but I bet you could do a lot on a small budget, even with a family of 4. Now, if you got picky eaters, well, that might be a bit of a challenge, and that's something that we never dealt with. We didn't have picky eaters because unless they were allergic to it, which they never were, they had to eat what I made, or, you know, there ain't nothing else.
The hardest part of these challenges always seems to be the psychological aspect. It's never that we're short of anything, it's just the mindset of using what you have and you know, being okay with that and just wrapping your head around that. We've always had, in any of these challenges, lots of really good healthy food to eat, and it just seems like, you know, the first week you just feel so sorry for yourself, or at least I do, and then you know, that feeling of want throughout the weeks, you get used to it. But you know, so often we just go and buy stuff and then you don't use it, but you feel better about it for some reason, and I don't know why that is. But anyway, it's the hardest part is getting your mind in the right headspace to just make it work. Always. I don't know why, but that's the deal.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.